I'm gonna have to figure out where the fuck the central diamond flips up from there, because I think we've lost some of the pattern by the look of it. Also vents. Vents are probably gonna have to do a thing. I maybe leave that door still there, because this is supposed to be for like healthy prisoners and shit, and this is supposed to be for like the ones that are like downed and shit, so we'll see. But if they could start deconstructing it, I could get a bit better look at the floor and all that sort of stuff. I'll get you guys to just full tilt remove the floor as best you can, because that way we'll have more steel and silver and shit anyway, right? And I can put this shit back wherever I want then. We'll move that and I'll see where it goes for shape and stuff, because I think this is like... This is slightly off, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Have I got part of this pattern down here? I sort of do. I've lost like a lot of it, but I do think that that's it. So put it like that, because even if it goes to a single point side, I can put air conditioners in the side, which will help like regulate like temperature through this place. Although it could make the like, what do you call it? It could make like the hospital like super cold. I don't think that's super great for the healing and shit, but we'll see. Also, I see a whole bunch of animals bringing over the rocks, which is good for them. Oh, like the animals and stuff. They've been playing in the snow again. Cool. Alright. So we're gonna have like a shit ton of animal starvation, because frankly, we don't have free food out for them to like graze on. Like, we've got some grass, but I don't know if it's like... It's only 50% grown. So it's not like fully grown. So even though it looks grassy, it's not actually grassy. And I don't know if they can eat this shit. It's only 50% too. So the only way they'd probably get food is if I was to say pop open like an area like a gate or something like that, and like let them out purposely. Which would probably keep them from starving or dying. What else we got? Like down here's a good grassy spot. This is only like 80% grown. It looks... Oh no, there is a bit of grass in there. I could allow this corner to let them out, but I know as soon as I pop a door, my colonists will go in and they'll pick them up. So, not really going to work that well. But once we got these pens sorted out, I could probably say like small animals like chickens and shit, guinea pigs and whatever can be down this way. And I don't know about keeping the boomalopes with them. Because like I do feel like the big dromedaries, the horses, the yaks, muffaloes, all of them, I feel like they can kind of like take a blast from like one of the boomalopes when they get cold, you know? But a chicken is almost like instant death. I feel like that's, you know, not good for them. I don't know if this is still growing. I want that to still grow in here. This is down power wise. Why? Down power. We should have those should be working. Okay, so we don't have power on the side, which means the grids are down. Which means it's not ideal temperatures, which means these fuckers could be potentially not working. Are we having like an event? Or was it because of the singular boom? I would say it's a singular boom that did it. Alright, let's have a look at power. So I currently have the entire colony linked to itself, kind of thing. I don't have it like sectioned off. The only probable way I could probably do that would kind of like be like cutting it either into like a quad, but like these sections would join. Unfortunately, these sections would join, and or alternatively everything's on the one grid, which isn't super efficient because when we get a power outage, it doesn't quite work that way. The other thing I don't have is I don't have any wind turbines. And my only kind of thought was like, do they get blocked by turrets? Because if they don't get blocked by turrets, I could put like a number of them up and around like the length of like the sides of the base. and that would work because I don't really have much space to put them like inside, you know? But like along here maybe I could put a few. I don't find like wind turbines work super well. And I would run out of wood inevitably. And I don't think this is deep enough for one of the water ones. This is my only like water thing. Yeah, no, it's definitely not deep enough for that. That's fine. Alright, so I can't do much else with like I could do like chem fuel powered fucking stuff, but I will need chem fuel eventually kind of thing. So yeah, we'll have to wait till the power comes back on because I've got the geothermals and I've got the solar, but it is nighttime, so I'm not going to have as much power at the moment. I also don't think I have this set to store medicine yet. And what I need it to do is I need it to kind of go away from this edge so I can bring in the extra storage spots. These ones. No, that. Copy that. And let me put a couple of spots into here. I'm super loving that they're, you know, all pink and stuff, but this is fine. As long as we've got a couple of spots of this, because I think the other ones are like for hospital beds at the moment, and yeah, prosthetics and bionics and shit. Inspired trade, that's fine. I don't know if I've got more of these. I definitely need more space to put this shit, because that's kind of getting crowded. But we did get it out of here, so that's good. And they are still working on that. Meow. I don't think I have any more vitals monitors, because if I do, they'll be in here. Or alternatively, they'll be in one of these storage spots kind of thing. And I don't think we had any spare. No. Okay. That's fine. I don't mind if I've... Hold on, we're missing a spot on the floor in here. I don't mind if I've got to make a bit more vitals monitors. I obviously have to make it underneath that spot of floor. I'll come back in a bit for that. Yeah, here. Looks like we're going to need a few more of these. And I think I found where I can put that extra bed later. Where is vital monitors? There we go. Rightio. So I can put them as like the corner on these and get me to 2. I'm still going to put like a whole bunch around the place. It's mostly fine. I didn't want to super put in them. There we go. Alright, they'll do it. And did I have this pattern on that? Yeah, sort of. I sort of did, but haven't got it on these corners yet. Because I didn't have one. I think it's supposed to be like there actually. I haven't got them there yet because I haven't fully moved all the beds, although Jet has gotten out of that one, which means I can bring that bed up and get that installed. I think we had like roughly the right amount of beds because the rest of them are kind of like up in the hospital, in the prison and stuff. So yeah, chuck all these up in here, chuck them all on the edges. This should be, I really hope this is sufficient fucking hospitals for the amount of colonists that I have. We had 3 hospitals before with the room to be able to expand with the prison and shit, but you know, it's fine. So we've got the 3 grow rooms. We don't have power. We're waiting for daylight. This is fine. How are we going for blocks? I still have like 200 marble blocks at this point, so we should be able to be building these couple of rooms. Yeah, we are. Cool. That one is the closest one too, and they have made some of this, so if I recall right, I can't like build exactly onto this stuff, which is fine because we'll build some wood into that spot instead, and that will work just fine. I don't know if that's supposed to go up to there. I think maybe. Check in a little bit. I'll come back to that. That though, I don't think that's supposed to have a spot. I will have to get rid of like this outer wall bit as well too. It does look like I could build a little top corner up here though. I think that that's where this is supposed to... Whoa, what did that just break? No, I don't want that to be a wooden wall. If it could be a marble block, I would rather it be marble. Ooh. Okay. So we'll get that done. I know this is not like a grow floor, but I can throw down some more hydroponics, which also I haven't really used much in the way of hydroponics before. So it is kind of neat to sort of see what it is and isn't using. Inspire trade. The other thing too is by having some recreational stuff up in here, I do have a chance for when this isn't a prison, I can send my colonists up there and they can like play and shit. So it's not too bad. I don't have a spot for these yet because we ended up building like a completely different set of stuff, which was fine. I think we have enough stuff in here at the moment. It's basically borderline crowded. So we've got some prosthetic stuff. I'm still seeing like part gear in here. Still need to move that. I thought I had 4. So unless somebody's kicked one, because I've got 2 and then I've got that. My only thought was maybe I could put it dead in the, like the center. Now all the plants and stuff are dying because it's cold outside, but this is fine. So yeah, not really a bad time for them to kind of like try to do some stuff. I also want to build 5 foam poppers, but I don't know if, like, do they use components? They do use components, and I don't think, we've only got like 171 components at the moment, and I don't want to throw them all into these for the minute. And we're getting some sunlight back, so yay. I kind of was thinking about keeping like some batteries disconnected, honestly, so that like when power goes down, I could like reconnect them, but we'll see about that. I haven't got like a spot for it yet. How are they going in here? I keep not seeing these because they're metal. There was no need for them to be metal. I just wanted to make them like slightly fancier. But this is fine. We've got some pemmican. We've got some meals. Speaking of meals, are they still storing? No. Okay, they're not storing the simple meals in here, which is good. Or in here. I don't know if they're storing anything on these shelves yet. No, not yet. Okay, that's fine. Because I had these storing, yeah, pemmican and chocolate on one. And I had, the other one was, oh, I need them to, yeah, unlink that. Paste that setting. I had 2 separate settings. At one point we had like some kind of like simple meals and stuff on these, but then my people decided to put it out, like a large chunk of them out there. And yeah, they obviously like expired and shit, so that wasn't ideal. We're going with temperature. Everything is cold because obviously we've had no power. There's a couple of grow rooms are slightly warmer, and that looks like they've finally enclosed the wall. So I don't know about that. That does look like that's a little bit toasty. I'll have to take a look for a second. That door's fixed up. How is the temperatures? We've got -4. This is like 12 degrees. Why is this so hot? Is it because I have like a shit ton of animals in here? It could be. It could also have been like the last part of that wall to have gotten enclosed. There's also that. I'm also leaving this as like a 1 notch here where like if I had to fix it, I could probably notch through, although I could do that from a bedroom, honestly. So I guess we could leave that. Inspired creativity, 2 people idle. Johnson is always idle. And he has a gun. Do we have anything to hunt? Yeah, we got boomalopes and shit. Make him go hunting. That's if he wants to. Okay. What else we got? They're starting to kind of construct shit. I think you're upset at something. Hold on. Deep drilling. No, you might not be the person. Oh, it's a hat. Fine. I can see like the tiniest little red thing there, and I'm like, oh, somebody's probably like upset. But no, it's a hat. They're starting to make like devil strand hats. Who's starving? Was that starvation? Lou. You're on your way to a meal, so it's fine as long as you don't have a mental break. That'll be fine. Alright. So, if everybody's all good and they're starting to build this up, I don't have a, think I need a center pole in there. No, not by the look of it. I could move these down to that area, and that way I could like take them out of here. This would be kind of fine. I think I wanted these initially to be closer to that spot, only because of like resources and shit. What's this wagging? Falls asleep snuggling with plushes? No, it's all good, Viking. You get your rest. I'll be here. Inspired creativity, simple helmet, gladius, and this one should be shredding shit, shredding and smelting and stuff. So yeah, they should be working on those. I don't know who's working on it, but we do have a heap of people working on blocks at the moment, so that's always good. Well, you probably ended up in the wrong place if that's it. If you're looking for something like that, I recommend hitting the back button and clicking on the appropriate video, because that's not this. Yeah. I could probably pull apart like the J tables and shit. I did bring them here. They were supposed to be for the prisoners. And I don't know where the tool cabinets come from. It's probably come over from like the previous kitchen. So, yeah. No, I didn't. I just don't appreciate, like, you know, commentary like that is all. I recognize the name. Just, I don't know where to put the orbital trader. I don't want it in here. We've just got rid of that. I could chuck one in here. We have a shit ton of stones. Although they're not likely to buy stones, I could put it wherever we end up putting a shit ton of resources, like in here. Wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, I don't have that kind of sense of humor. In general, I don't apparently have a sense of humor. Like, I make jokes and stuff, but like, yeah, most people don't kind of like find it funny. I normally just offer to leave because, you know, I normally say something and it's not funny, you know. Legendary work. Who's made a plain leather parka? Well, somebody will like that. What are you up to? Is it Sultanitis? I keep going to like say it that way, but I don't think it's supposed to be that. I should just say last. I mean, maybe. Also, it's funny, I was kind of zoomed in and for some reason I had like a horse next to the end of that sentence. Because where I have like my messages appear on the screen for me is different to where it appears for you guys. And for a second there, I'm like, where did you get a horse emote like that? And then I realized that I'm like, it won't be that. It will be like a legitimate horse that's moving around on the screen. I'm like, I see. It's definitely not from like a chat message kind of thing. I also don't know if we've got enough blocks for all this. But yeah, what are you up to? They're making all the fence. They're not making this yet. They have made half of this. I guess this is kind of as close as they want to get down here. And I need a door here so that... I don't know if they could build a door on a bridge, but we'll see. Same with up here. I need them to do mining, you know? I might just get them to take it... Well, I don't want them to come in too close to this yet. But I do still want this to be technically storage for another couple of minutes. They are emptying it out, but like I have no other place to really put rocks. I could leave rocks there. I could say that they could leave rocks and I could unpop this roof and it would be fine. But it is also like a secured spot at the moment. And I don't really want to put like all the big tables and shit back in here. I haven't fully moved these out. As always, if you have a problem with it, you don't have to watch. Also, I have like a spare battery, which... Did I not move that? How did I leave this? Oh no, I just don't have the extra room yet. That's fine. I was going to make another one of these, but I don't know if I've put another one out on the map or if they were supposed to be up here. I guess we're going to put a couple of batteries on either side of this, but I could like see how it looks. Once we get rid of this wall, I'll be able to see a little bit better, you know? Also, if we found steel, I actually do want them to like you know, lift that up if I can. Let's see. Let's grab... I should be able to see it. Yeah, there. Sweet. Okay. I think this is a bit far out of their range, but if they want to walk up here and they want to work on it, that's some sweet free steel, you know? I don't know if I'll put one inside. Maybe we put one inside. Because that way, if it's too cold outside, they'll want to work on it inside where it's nice and warm, you know? I might be able to fit... Oh, no. I was going to say I might be able to fit like 3 in here, but I realized as soon as I turn it sideways, I'm probably only going to get 2-ish, maybe. Yeah, we'll see how we go with this. 2. I could probably squeeze a 3rd one in here, but I think 4 on this should be enough. Could you imagine being the poor bastard that has to sleep here and has like 2 deep drills outside of his fucking bedroom? That's just going to be horrible for him. And they haven't finished working on this yet. I do need somebody to claim some stones and go get that built. So who's in the area? Vincent can probably build. Vincent, mate. Yeah, you can do fucking... You're already doing the wall. Cool beans, mate. I just need that to be like solid so we don't have like, you know, raiders or some shit pop in through this. Plus it's snowing. Just waking... Was it waking up, tail wagging? Taco blanket because it's cold. Yeah, I've been keeping an eye on this suspicious taco blanket in Discord. It's been like fucking eating and drinking and I don't know. It was a wild ride to watch. How you doing, Kat? I kind of have like all of these I want to put in places, but I don't want to deconstruct them yet because, you know, yeah, it's just, it's good metal and components and stuff, but yeah. Hydrate, I probably could do it for hydrate. Fun and good luck. Alright. My coffee is cold. That's a shame. Alright, posture check and shit. I'm not quite sitting up. Hold on. Well, all the stretches and stuff. I have like a dead leg after moving that just then. Yeah. There we go. All the stretches, all the shoulder checks. There's that health package. I should have all my sound alerts and shit back on. I realize I'm like, I generally turn them off when I play Diablo, but I'm pretty sure I turned them all back on. Was that us? I thought we were culling them. Oh yeah, there you go. Oh, the ones that are pregnant are getting culled after they're calving. Got it. I was gonna say, I'm like, why the fuck did they cull an adult one? But yeah, anyway, that would be why. 2 colonists idle, is it? Oh no, it's not Johnson. Lauren's still idle. She should be able to do stuff with animals. Like, she should be able to go... Well, I guess we don't have food for animals, but this is fine. Hunter has a shield and range weapon, that's fine. We'll have a lot of them. Animal starvation. Most of our animals are starving. And I need them to kind of... I need them to go outside for like a minute and go get food. But the problem I've got is that my colonists are going to, like, re-bring them in. Apparently Kelly's made a fucking masterwork. Good for her. I don't know if I could grab enough of the doors of these gates, right? And see if I could get them just to leave them open for a moment. So I don't know, obviously I have to like wait until somebody passages through them, right? But I just kind of for a moment, I need, well, that should work. Shadow going through that one. If they were hit up with this, they should want to go outside now. There should be like grass and shit up along here. Here we go. Here's the big migration. They're all starving and I need my colonists to just kind of leave them alone for a couple of minutes. And I just don't know if they're going to try to go and like rope them up. Yeah, they're already starting. Okay, I need you guys to actually leave the animals alone. Okay. I need you guys to like come up here for like a minute. I have no need for my colonists to do anything right now. But I just need the animals to escape for a minute. So that they can get some fucking food. Now, I don't have like all of my colonists are like captured in this, but it should be enough to where my animals should be able to mostly go outside. If they're starving and they're in an area, like this should open up all of the various gates. I might get Johnson just to walk outside. I don't know if I have like an external gate on that. I guess he can't get out from this side. He can't get out from that side. There's no point in you going that way. You go that way. We have a gate up here, which if I could get Seahorse to go through and leave that open, that would open. I'm trying to find spots where I could path an animal through. Like if I grab Cockroach and I get him to walk up here and these two to open, it will just briefly... I know this stops everybody from being able to work on stuff for a minute, but I just need the animals to go and eat something for a second if they can get to food. Like, they should be rushing out to get stuff. This will solve a minute issue of them not having enough food. I don't know about these guys. They're going to get to where I need them to be. But you two come back in. And we will try to close up whatever doors. Anything that's up here that's starving should go running for food. And I'm not seeing anything up here apart from that, like, one... Like, he's following somebody. They're not running for food. This slot, I don't think they can get out. But they do have an option to go down. And these guys are... where they should be able to access food. So I should be able to let them go back. Give it a sec. I have like 200 colonists. There we go. 200 colonists were like selected then, so let you guys go back to what you're doing. I don't know if that's going to grab everyone because there's like 300 people, right? So I'll always like miss a couple people here or there. Still a couple of people at attention in that group. Can you guys keep going with what you're going? I know it forced them all to stop working for like a moment, but yeah. All right. And Cockroach too. Can't forget him. So I will have to like shut all the doors and stuff like that, but it will force them to probably go and grab all the animals and bring them back inside and stuff. And I'm hoping that they'll at least get some food and shit first. Because like there is some grass and stuff. I don't know if it's going to count. No, you're getting food. You're getting food. Drinks coffee, waking up. And we found silver. Hold on. We actually do need that. So let's grab these. Also, I guess somebody dropped some of the meat outside and the panthers are loving it. That will happen from time to time. Let's chuck that up there. I'm kind of like keeping an eye on when they're finding specific things. Like, for instance, I think there's jade there. And there might be like gold and shit in other spots. But like, I don't need jade right now. I do need silver and I do need steel, among other stuff. So, like, if they can come across that and we can mine it, great. If not, you know, we'll just deal with whatever we've got at the moment. I don't know how many of these have actually got gate doors. So, yeah. I'm hoping that kind of like at least by closing up some of these doors, like they're going to take a while to path back through some of them. So I'm not going to get all of them shut like straight away, but we'll try. We'll try to get some of them shut. I think that that's all of them been selected. If I'm missing any, it will probably show me later. Blue's confused, that's fine. Okay. So all my animals, ironically, are still technically in a pen. Because, like, this is technically still, like, a fenced-off area. I don't know if all of them have gotten food. They've gotten a small amount. Like, they're not full. Oh, hello. My caravan's arrived home. Well, that should help. They might grab a couple of animals on the way in. They probably won't, honestly. And I have got a gate here, so they should want to bring those through. Or... yeah, no, they're doing the thing. That's fine. I was going to say, I'm like, because I didn't have external gates at one point, and they just didn't bother to, like, bring it in. You know? And what else? We've got some of the walls in here are built. And we're missing a couple. This is still, like, kind of slightly under construction. like wherever, like I can't close off like certain bits yet. I'm waiting for them to like catch up to that. Pop that there. So Luxembourg's having a bit of a chill. Yeah, all of this is good. All this is like more or less getting built. Eventually I'll put doors on the back of these and then my colonists can kind of like come through different areas. It will be a bit easier to move through. The only reason why I haven't bothered is because it's fucking winter. And you know, if I pop the back of the doors, we're going to lose all the heat while they potentially build a door, right? It can wait another season, you know. But we do look like we got some food. I don't know if they're going to like harvest it and go make stuff, or and I should do. Yes, I should remind them to go harvest whatever they can find on the map, because it's not just about food. It is also about medicine and other shit as well. And these doors look like they sealed themselves too, which I do have to get rid of the extra side doors. These gotta go. I'm not sure if I want these to be like down like this or if it's just one line will be enough. But, well, I didn't realize that that was still set to... I don't think it's set to like hold open. I think it's just like there's so many animals currently going through it. There's nothing that they can do. All the other animals that are hungry, like Blue, mate, like fucking give him a sec, mate. And same with you, mate. Just like give him a sec. Let him go fucking eat. Like they'll get out there, they'll get some food. My colonists will go and grab them. I also do need... This could help me if I decided to put... Is that where I'm putting them? This is not really a good example. Oh yeah, they are getting out up here too. Look, it's fine. If they can get out and they can get some food, I'm probably going to pop open some doors. Probably make a few extra ones of this kind of stuff. I think I've got that mirrored for... I haven't got the fucking solar there mirrored though. No. Alright, that's fine. We'll put the doors there. They'll probably bum rush that. We're going to need an extra gate on both those sides because I think I'm moving them forwards. I've already got the gate on these. Honestly, I wouldn't mind it being like slate so it's